Hey everyone! Today we're going to be learning about something you feel every single day: heat. We're diving into how heat moves and how it connects to something called kinetic energy. Sounds fancy, right? Don't worry, I'll break it down for you. Let's start with this idea. Thermal energy, or heat, moves in a predictable way. But what does that mean? It always goes from something warmer to something cooler. So when you put a cold spoon in a cup of hot soup, the spoon gets warm, right? That's because the thermal energy from the soup is moving into the spoon. And here's the cool part. This keeps happening until everything is the same temperature. That's called thermal equilibrium. Sounds fancy, but it just means everything's even. Now, let's talk about temperature and something called kinetic energy. Temperature isn't just a number. It tells us how fast particles are moving. Yep, everything is made of tiny particles you can see, and they're always moving. When something is hot, these particles are moving super fast. When something is cold, they're moving slower. So, cavemen talk, more movement equals higher temperature. Less movement, lower temperature. So when you heat something up, you're giving its particles more energy to zoom around. Let's test your thinking. If you put an ice cube in your hand, which way does the thermal energy move? Right! The heat moves from your hand to the ice, which is why the ice melts and your hands feel cold. Okay, let's recap. Heat moves from warm to cool, always. It keeps moving until everything is the same temperature, thermal equilibrium, and temperature tells us how fast the particles are moving. That's called kinetic energy. Thanks for learning with me today. In our next activity, you'll see this in action and even model particle motion yourself. So get ready to move. See you soon.